Well, first, I must thank God for the opportunity. And, the opportunity came out one day. I was at home with my family, and, my agent gave me a message, and he was like, I have something interesting that you're going to like. And he was like, he told me about the T20 tournament in the UAE. And I'm like, yeah, you can put me up. I'm excited to play, a new opportunity. So, I'm excited to see what this is about, and hopefully I can give it my best. Oh well, UAE is somewhere I love. Since I came here the first time, I always, imagine coming back. I always want to be here playing cricket. So, when I heard about the opportunity, my first mindset was, yes, I'm willing to come. It doesn't matter how long it is. I just want to be in UAE. Nice, good pitches. It's just beautiful to play cricket. Oh yeah, the first time I saw the squad, I was excited about it. Because for me personally as well, I'm excited to play against Alex Sayers. He's been doing well in T20s around. I saw him back in the England squad. He's been doing well. Sam Billings, Colin Monroe. There are a lot of quality. Windwa Saranga, I play with him for the RCB. So, there's a lot of players that, I'm excited to play with, to be alongside, to learn a lot and add to my game. And, cricket is about learning, so I'm willing to learn a lot and get better. Oh well, I've been playing in the UAE for 4 years, so there's a lot of experience here. Good wickets. I mean, the condition is very hot in the day, but it's something that I'm accustomed to. But I think the difference with the UAE and the Asia wickets that there's not a lot of spin. It's like good wicket for batting, good wicket for fast bowling. So it's one that where a lot of runs can be scored. But as a team, we have good players as well. So whether we batting or bowling, we are up for the challenge. Oh well, one thing I learned about franchise cricket or cricket in the whole, that there's gonna always be pressure. So my way of coping with pressure is, like I try to train hard as possible, because they say there's always room. Like when you train hard, there's always room for performances. So with challenges, I just try to give my best by putting in the work, and when you put in the work, it tends to be a bit easier on the field. So, that's my way of, coping with pressure. I mean, as a cricketer, as I said, there's always pressure. So, my way is just trying to train hard as possible. Oh well, yeah, I think it's good as well for the UAE, because it's about promoting their cricketers as well, not just only playing cricket in the country. So, it's always good for me as well, to even be alongside them, speak with them, try to pick their brain, and most likely as overseas they look up to us, try to answer that question. So I'm excited for it, and I'm excited for them as well, and hopefully UAE cricket as well can get bigger and bigger. Oh well, I doesn't set goals, but I just try to give myself a few reminders that that every opportunity I get, just try to take it like it's my last. So, in every opportunity, I just want to give my best. If I have to bat first, try to finish the game for my team. If I'm chasing, try to win it. If I'm bowling, try to get wickets. So, it's just a small reminder of, take every opportunity and just try to make the best use of it. To win a tournament first, as a team, you need everyone to gel well. I think one of the key things of winning a tournament is when everyone works together. And even losing, that's where we have to all show character and stay together. And it comes with hard work. I think the team that put in most work and stay disciplined, I think winning a tournament gonna always be the first priority. When you do the basic right and you stay in the game longer than the other teams. Well, definitely is. It all starts from CPL, and these tournaments as well gonna help me. So with some good performances, hopefully I can, go back. It's something that from my heart I want to, play. I want to play international cricket. I want to represent the West Indies. So, hopefully with some good performances, I can, be back in the team and stay there. I think, as a team, I think we didn't bat well. I think at those tournaments, I think your batting gonna always be, a big impact. And I think if you score runs on the board always, the highlight. And I think in most of the game, I think West Indies didn't do that. So, it's a working process. I love West Indies. I enjoy seeing them play, but, the next tournament as well, I'm going to try to be there so I can help them, you know, to go 2 steps further. Well, you know, I play because, you know, I want to play for West Indies, whether it's T20 or 5th over. And yeah, I think, you know, there's a chance. You know, I didn't do my best. I have 1.5 century, but, you know, it's been after 4 years, so, you know, I'm coming back after a long time. So, you know, it's just about building up, you know, and staying in cricket for a more long time. So I think, you know, it's a process, and I'm willing to go through the process, and hopefully, you know, I can get back in the 5th over team as well. For me, in the nets, I doesn't play much shots, so I look to bat properly, you know, try to get my technique right, try to get closer to the ball, because, you know, sometimes in T20s, there's time where you still need to come and bat properly. So, you know, my mindset is always that if I'm in that situation, I can always do it because I'm working on it in the nets. So, you know, it's for me in the nets, I just look to put myself in a scenario where I'm in early with the new ball and just try to bat properly. Well, you know, it all started at Enmore, that's where I born. So, you know, growing up, that was the only thing I saw in my village, you know. Morning to night, you know, there's cricket in the streets. So we had a pasture where everyone just go. And, you know, I started playing cricket, and I started first like just for the fun, you know, and then, you know, I went to high school where there was cricket as well. I fall into cricket, and, you know, my first time playing, you know, I did well, and then I started all that, you know, you should follow it up. And I actually do it. My dad was behind me for the whole time too, so, you know, he pushes me, you know, he said, if you're going to play cricket, you have to work hard, you have to be dedicated and disciplined, and, you know, I always take that with me, and, you know, I'm thankful that, you know, it worked out for me, so I'm enjoying it. Well, you know, Sherfane Rutherford is, you know, the standout. You know, it's a nice small, in Guyana especially, you know, he's a hero, so, you know, I always look up to him when he play. I watch him a lot, so, you know, and he's one person that I learned that, you know, cricket is about discipline, it's about hard work, because, you know, I play a few first class games with him, and, you know, he works hard, he's very disciplined, you know, he's willing to do the extra, so, you know, I learn a lot from him, so, you know, hopefully, you know, I can be the next big player coming out of Guyana.
Love it.
Yeah, it's difficult, you know, and of late now I have my son as well, so, you know, it's difficult being away, but, you know, it's my job, it's something that, you know, I have to get accustomed to, you know, it's because cricket is only just for a period, so, you know, there's always time after cricket, so, you know, now I'm just trying to, you know, do the most I can, take every opportunity I can, try to, you know, be a better person, because I just don't want to play cricket and finish and be like, oh, I just play. I want to set record, I want to set standards, so, you know, I just want to enjoy it as well, and, you know, as you said, even though I'm away from my family, I just try to, you know, enjoy it and just remind myself that, you know, it's only for a period. Well, he's 6 months, he's gonna be 7 months on the 28th of this month. His name is Saeed. You know, well, it's my first child, so, you know, it's gonna always be hard, you know, your first love, you know, you know, I always want to see him, I call all day, you know, he's doing his thing, he's pulling down stuff now, so it's good when you have a child. I mean, the love is different, you know, it makes you a better person, you think better, so I'm enjoying my fatherhood, you know, I'm excited to see him again after the tournament, so yeah. Well, you know, it's something I thought about, you know, of playing some red ball cricket, so, you know, if I'm around, you know, I'm just going to look to play red ball cricket, but right now, you know, my main focus is just playing white ball cricket, but, you know, like when there's no franchise cricket around, I just plan to go back and, you know, see how it looks. It's been a while, so, you know, hopefully I can have opportunity soon to just play back some red ball cricket. Yeah, I mean, it's cricket, so, you know, I try to play everything, enjoy it. It's only for a time, so, you know, I just try to play everything.